Listen, girlie, I've told you a half a dozen times you can't come in this studio. Are you deaf too?
But I want...
I know. You won a beauty contest in your hometown, and Mother thinks you've got Garbo eyes, Billy Dove face, and Clara Bow legs. Say, you're new in Hollywood, aren't you?
No, sir. I've been here nearly a week.
That's what I thought. You don't look real hungry yet. Now listen, little girl. You haven't got a chance. Standing in line with thousands ahead of you. And most of them hungry, too. Now take my advice. Go on back home. Good night. Good night. Good night, Dad. Good night, boys. Good night, girls. Good night.
Good night, Dad.
Oh, how'd it go today?
Oh, well, I'm going to get a part in the next picture.
Oh, in the lighted lamp?
Yeah, I'm going to play the wick.
Good night, Phyllis.
Why the tears, fair one? I want to go home. Where do you live? Omaha. Omaha? And you're crying to go back there? Gee, you must be hard up. You got a place to flop? To sleep? I see. Thrown out, huh? Well, you can sleep with a girlfriend and me, but you'll have to park on a sofa. Come on. Come on, Sally Boo.
Can I speak to Rita, please?
Oui. Mademoiselle Flynn? Who's calling, please?
This is Bill O'Reilly speaking from the studio.
Un moment, s'il vous plaît. Hello, Bill. What do you want?
What's the idea of giving me this French maid business?
Well, how'd I know it was you?
Now listen, Rita. Why don't you take this job? It pays $25 a day, and it may run a week.
I told you, Bill, my salary is $50 a day.
But Rita, they won't pay it. You know they're trying to cut down expenses.
Oh, yeah? Then let them fire some of the relatives.
But Rita, you know they're not so sure of your voice.
Well, you can hear me now, can't you?
Yeah, I can hear you all right, even without the telephone.
Wait a minute, Bill. I think Mr. Ziegfeld is calling. Come in. Uh-oh. A minute. I tell you my salary is $50 a day. Take it or leave it. The nerve of some people. Can you imagine me working for $25 a day?
I can't imagine you working at all.
Says I have to learn to talk for talking pictures. I suppose next I'll have to learn to blush for Technicolor.
If I were you, I wouldn't be so independent, young lady.
And why not? Say there's a dozen companies looking for me.
Yes, there were 3 of them here today.
Yes?
Yes, the gas, light, and telephone companies.
Oh.
And here's a little item you shouldn't overlook.
Oh, yes. It's the red, isn't it?
I think I've been very lenient with you girls.
Oh, yes, you have, you old darling. But I wouldn't worry about that. You see, Phyllis will be home soon, and Phyllis always brings something with her. You!
I'll take this on account.
On account of what? On account of your being such a sap. Haven't I told you never to bring home $10 in one bill? Oh, I'm sorry. Rita, this is Leota. She's going to live here with us until she gets a job in pictures. I hope we live here that long. Would you care to dress for dinner? You know, we dine at 7. Why, I would like to tidy up a bit. The bathroom's on the right. I'll stew up some fish. Come on, kid. Cheer up. The world always sounds different after you get your ears bored. Little mother had to bring home another orphan, huh? Well, I couldn't let her sleep on the streets, could I? No, I suppose not. happened with these stockings in the basin?
Wash 'em, Snap. Say, Phyllis, I saw Nancy Carroll in a swell picture this afternoon.
Gee, I think she's marvelous, don't you?
Oh, what's she got that I haven't got?
A 5-year contract, that's all.
Just the break.
Yeah. Say, speaking of breaks, how are we going to divide 2 eggs between 3 people?
All make applesauce. Come in.
Oh, good evening. I was just wondering where I could borrow a couple of eggs. Well, if you find out, let us know, will you?
Yeah, and we could use a hunk of ham, too.
Well, I didn't come here to be insulted.
Hey, don't get sore till you bring back that cup of sugar you borrowed.
Fresh.
Phyllis, where are the towels? Where's our towel?
Oh, I took it to the studio.
You'll find a pair of pajamas behind the door, dearie.
I saw Lou Cody in the studio today. Gee, I think he's grand.
Why?
Oh, he's so mysterious.
No man's mysterious. They're like automobiles. Millions of them. They all work the same way. Someday I'm going to get an extension put on this phone.
Better get an extension on the bill first.
The salary is still $50 a day.
Never mind the $50. How about having a little dinner with me?
Sorry, Bill, but I'm all dressed for a dinner party. Going to the Montmartre with Buster Keaton. I'll be seeing you. Bye. Someday that guy's gonna drive me crazy.
That's no drive. It's only a short putt. Oh, why don't you be nice to Bill?
Listen, dearie, there's only one way to hold a man. Look hot and keep cool.
Well, here I am.
I was afraid of that.
Uh-oh, no cream.
Wait a minute. Gee, that's great. You know the road to Mandalay?
Yes. Shall I play it?
No, take it. Who's there?
Are you decent?
Come in. Hello, big romance. What's on your mind?
Plenty.
Try on her shoulder. It's bigger than mine.
Why don't you take that part? You asked me to get you a chance, and when I do, you turn it down. I want you to make good, honey, because you know I
Oh,
love you.
now, Bill. Do we have to go through all that again?
This part was made for you. You play a sweet, simple, innocent little country girl.
Bill, you know I don't play character parts.
But you could play this part You've been in the country, haven't you?
Yeah, I had a long walk in the country once. Gee, he was a fresh mug. It was a swell car, though.
Oh, Rita, why don't you be serious?
Listen, you want a real country girl? Get a load of Omaha over there.
Hello, Phyllis.
Oh, hello, Bill. Oh, meet Miss
Miss Beverly Wilshire.
How do you do?
how do you do? I'm sure.
Have you ever had any experience, Miss Wilshire?
Oh, yes. I acted in sociables back home.
Well, how did you get to Hollywood?
I won a beauty contest, and they gave me a ticket. Say, they're having a beauty contest in Hollywood right now.
Yeah, and the winner gets a ticket back home.
Can you sing?
A little.
Try this, will you? This is the song that goes with the part. It's a peach.
I'm just a wallflower, wallflower. I sit here by the hour, waiting for someone to call. Somebody, please take me. I want someone to love me. Make me love them, that's all. It's not my fault if I'm bashful and shy. I guess that's why people pass me by. I'm just a wallflower, wallflower. I sit here by the hour, waiting for someone to call.
Gee, that's swell. I think you sing beautifully.
Thank you.
I think he's falling for her.
Let him fall. We'll get rid of both of them at the same time.
Now I'll tell you the play. We open our story on a small country town where the heroine lives with her widowed mother. You see, she hasn't any father.
That's great. All new stuff.
Nevertheless, there is a mortgage on their home which is about to be foreclosed unless the girl marries a rich old banker who holds the mortgage.
Phyllis, throw him out. He's breaking my heart.
However, the girl is in love with Tom, the son of the village blacksmith, who had gone to the big city to try and borrow the money. Well, they wait and wait and wait, but still he doesn't return.
Something must have happened.
No doubt. Then, in final desperation, the girl decides to marry the rich old banker in order to save the home. Then guess what happens?
The blacksmith's son returns in time to save the home and sweetheart.
Oh, you know the story.
Oh, who doesn't?
Yeah, but we've got a new treatment. What do you say? Let's rehearse the big scene. And Miss Wilshire, if you're okay, I'll see that you get a screen test for the part. Rita, you play the rich old banker.
Great. I'd love to play a banker.
And Phyllis, you play the part of the mother.
I suppose I'll have to put on a little age.
Now you play the sweet little country maiden, and I play Tom, the blacksmith's son. This is the day the rich old banker calls. He will demand either the money or the daughter's hand in marriage. It is a tense moment in the lives of these simple, honest, farm folk. As the scene opens, you're crying softly in your mother's arms. Are you ready, Mother?
All set.
I sit right here and make myself comfortable. How about you, villain?
Okay.
right then. Let's go.
It's 2 o'clock, and I want my money. All right, then. It's 3 o'clock, and I want my money or your daughter's hand in marriage.
But, Mr. Jones, I don't love you. Please understand. I could never love you. I could be a wife to you in name only.
Why must you do this thing? Wait, just a few hours. Tom will say, he can't fail us. Don't you see the injustice of it all? I love him. I love him.
Wait a minute. Hold your horses. Something's happened to Mother's mortgage. Are you all right now?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I want my money.
Wait just a few minutes more and we'll have the money.
Not a minute longer. I want my money. Whoa!
Beverly!
Tom!
Curses!
Here, you old tin flint. Here's your money. Give me the mortgage. Go and never darken the threshold of this door again.
My home. My darling. My money.
My rent! My wages!
This is a gala night for Hollywood folks. Never in the history of the cinema capital has such an aggregation of film luminaries turned out for a picture premiere. I wish you could see Hollywood Boulevard as streams of cars gleam in the light of 1,000 sunarts, and 50,000 spectators settle an army of police for a glimpse of their screen favorites. They're pouring into the theater by hundreds now, folks. Celebrities whose names and faces are known throughout the world. Everyone of importance is here tonight to pay tribute to the genius and histrionic artistry of Filmland's newest celluloid luminary. We're all set now, waiting for the arrival of that new little star, Miss Beverly Wilshire, sensation of Hollywood, who, but 3 short months ago, was an unknown aspirant for film fame. Her unusual personality and intellect have brought her to the top of her profession. She truly merits the great reception afforded her tonight. Just a moment, please. Here she is now, that clever and intelligent little star, Miss Beverly Wilshire. Please stand by. Hi. Good evening, Miss Wilshire. Good evening. Just a moment, please. Would you please say something to your radio audience?
Shall I?
Sure. Go ahead.
Miss Wilshire will now give you her address.
5930 Franklin Avenue, Hollywood, California.
Oh. There will be a brief pause for station announcements, please.
She's a good kid. I'm glad she got a break.
Yeah, we got a break too. Now we can have an egg apiece. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay. Wait a minute. What's the matter, kid? Are you hungry?
No.
Where are you from?
Omaha. Come on,